Today we are making healthy plant-based versions of the holiday classics. If you're new here, hey, I'm Healthy Emmie. I'm a nutritionist, a weight loss specialist, and the creator of Slim, the all-inclusive platform where you get custom meal plans, workout plans, daily meditations, journal topics, and more so that you can achieve and maintain your ideal weight on a plant-based diet. Let's start out with hot chocolate. For this, you are going to need 1 cup of non-dairy milk. The more fat the milk has in it, the creamier it's gonna be. So if you use something like a soy milk or a coconut milk, it's gonna be really creamy. If you use something like an oat milk or an almond milk or rice milk, it's gonna be less creamy because the fat content is lower. You're gonna need a tablespoon of maple syrup. Make sure that you're getting pure maple syrup, not the pancake syrup, which is just corn syrup. 2.5 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, some dairy-free chocolate chips. I'm actually going to be using unsweetened chocolate, so this is just cacao beans. Very bitter. So you could use some of the Hu chocolate baking gems. Those are a great option as well. And then some sea salt. So I have my saucepan here. So I have my milk here over medium-high heat, and I'm gonna bring it to a simmer. I'm gonna add in my cocoa powder, my maple syrup, my pinch of salt, and I'm gonna whisk it together. I'm actually gonna use one of these electric frothers. Now I'm gonna add in some of this chocolate, baking chocolate, but you could use a small handful of chocolate chips. And I have this over medium heat, and I'm gonna mix that in until it melts. I'm also gonna add my little bit of vanilla. I'm gonna bring this down to low medium heat so that the chocolate doesn't burn. Now, I'm gonna pour this in. And again, I'm just gonna use my frother to make sure it's all mixed together. It smells so good. Yum. I wanna try it, but I don't wanna burn myself. So now that we've got our hot chocolate, let's do the rest of these recipes. The next recipe are the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups marketing is very straightforward. Whatever the season is, make it into the shape of a Reese's cup. Reese's cups shaped like pumpkins. Reese's cups shaped like Easter eggs. Reese's cups shaped like Santa. And everyone says that they taste better when they have a different shape. Well, I'm gonna teach you exactly how to make Reese's cups. And let's take it to the next level, because you go on Amazon and you can buy molds that are shaped like candy canes or like Santa or like menorahs. You know what they say, if you can dream it, Amazon can mold it. So let me show you exactly how to make the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and then you can get your own mold and make it however you want it for the holiday season. Did you know that if you melt chocolate, pour it into a cupcake liner, freeze it, add peanut butter, freeze it again, add more melted chocolate, and freeze it again, you'll have your own homemade Reese's Peanut Butter Cups that are way tastier and way healthier. Next up is my pumpkin spice latte. I actually posted a short form video on how to make this, so let's watch it together. The Starbucks pumpkin spice latte has 470 calories, 63 grams of sugar, 18 grams of fat, is made with 20 ingredients, and has 150 milligrams of caffeine. My at-home version is 1/4 of the calories, completely free from dairy, has 0 refined sugar, no caffeine, and is made with just 5 ingredients. Cheers. Okay, so here's how you make it. I had the ingredients in there, but I just kind of did it very quickly. So we're gonna take 1/2 cup of non-dairy milk and let that simmer just like we did with the hot chocolate. And here's what we're gonna mix in. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree, 1/2 cup of herbal tea. So I used chamomile tea, but you could use a pumpkin flavored tea. You could use an apple flavored tea. I just used a chamomile tea, but you could even use a peppermint tea if you wanted to have a mint taste to it. And then I added in some pumpkin pie spice, but if you don't have that, you could just use cinnamon. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. So to make it, you're gonna use the same technique that we used for the hot chocolate over the stovetop. Bring the milk to a simmer, whisk everything in. If you're liking these recipes, then you would love my Healthy Holidays cookbook. It is everything that I make on the holidays, from my apps to my mains to my sides to my desserts to my drinks. If you want to know exactly what I eat on the holidays, just get that cookbook. For my Healthy Bowls cookbook, I have my Thanksgiving bowl. I love this cookbook and I love Thanksgiving, so I had to make a bowl that tastes like Thanksgiving. Now, usually Thanksgiving leftovers are high in fat and saturated fat and animal products and oils and sugar, and there's just a bunch of gunk and junk in them that we don't want to have. So if you want to get that taste of the holidays while also eating something that's going to nourish your body, try out this Thanksgiving bowl. It literally tastes like you're eating leftovers from Thanksgiving, but without all the food hangover that comes with it, and the stomach ache and the cramping and the coma, the food coma that you fall into. The next recipe that I am sharing with you is a no-bake pumpkin pie. This recipe was an inspiration from last year at Thanksgiving. My sister-in-law made a no-bake pumpkin pie, oil-free, the whole thing, and it was so good. And then I was looking through my pantry and I saw pecans and I saw cinnamon and I had pumpkin puree and I had oats, and I said, why don't I try to recreate this? But try to recreate it in a single serving, which I successfully did. So let me show you how to make these little single servings of pumpkin pie. If you don't want to make a huge pumpkin pie and then you know I'm gonna eat the entire pumpkin pie, try this out. Did you know you can create a creamy, cozy pumpkin pie without ever touching your oven? With just a few simple ingredients, you'll have a personal pumpkin pie that tastes just like the one that you grew up with, but it's completely vegan and free from gluten, dairy, and refined sugar. Quick break from the video to show gratitude not only for this hot chocolate, but to show gratitude for supplements that aren't full of junk. And to show gratitude to all of my supplement subscribers who are putting their body first. They're so grateful for their health, their healthy body, and the ability to supplement it with clean supplements. I'm thankful for you. Supplementation on a plant-based diet. This one is a non-negotiable. You have to supplement with vitamin B12 because you're not gonna get enough of it from a plant-based diet due to modern sanitization. Here's one with no GMOs, no sugar, no oil, no gross stuff, vegan, clean, premium ingredients. And then 43% of the population is deficient in vitamin D. We get vitamin D from the sun. So if you're in a place that doesn't get much sun or you just don't get much sun, very wise to supplement with this. They're linked in the description. Don't forget to check out the Healthy Holidays cookbook if you want to know exactly what I am having on the holidays. And to that, I cheers you good night. If you enjoyed this video, you're gonna love my next recipe video that pops up on the screen. I love you, honeys, and I'll see you in my next video.